Alright, welcome back, ResUp44 here at Nalyo Gaming, playing Yakuza 0 on the PlayStation 4. This is my gameplay part 2, and we're jumping back in. I'm with my buddy, and we're going to do some karaoke. Alright, lyrics, composition, judgment. Oh boy, here we go. This should be interesting. Oh my gosh. Oh shoot. Oh, I'm so bad at this. I'm always been so terrible at rhythm games. Oh, I'm doing so bad. Man, terrible. Jamming out at least. I did poor to bad. Your score 0. 77. Better than nothing. Let's see. Karaoke Bozo. Thank you. Oh, that was terrible. I got... Oh my gosh. I didn't even get one single great. That's terrible. I got a couple of goods. Entertain yourself 10 times. That was 1 out of 10. Man, that was bad.
Shiranaakatta. おめえがあんなにカラオケ好きだったとはよ。だが、それはお前がハメ外そうとか言うから仕方なく付き合ってやっただけで。嘘つけ。その割にはノリノリだったじゃねえか。
Sure, and you loved every minute of it. Do you sneak off and practice on the slide? Nah. You so do. Come on. Quit busting my balls. Told me he took karaoke too seriously. All that singing worked up an appetite. How about we move this party to the ramen shop? You're hungry again? I'm still full, man. So? You can watch me eat then. Tengoku work for you? Yeah, alright, fine. Let's go. Pink Street North. I ever tell you what a great voice you have? You pick songs like an old woman. Sue me. I don't know what's popular now. Then you gotta learn. Girls like a man who's living in the current decade, bro. Ha, that's so. I'll admit, I'm still learning about the male idol scene, though. I just nod along and pretend I know what's what. And you think everybody doesn't know that? Maybe. Who needs guys' idols anyways? Some of these new girls are seriously cute. Oh yeah. Yeah, do some research. It's worth the time. Watch it become your new obsession. Hey, it could happen. Before long, both of us are going to be at some concert, screaming along to all the lyrics. That's a mental image I don't need. Yeah. $6:50 a.m. already? Jeez. Come on, you barely touched that. I told you I wasn't hungry. So you buy me an extra large like an ass? Ah, quit whining. You gonna wuss out? 11 p.m. last night, the body of a young man was found severely beaten in a quiet corner of Kamurocho. Police are investigating the case as a homicide. We have a breaking update. Authorities have released the victim's identity. The deceased was a resident of Tokyo, age 32. Police say carried debts from several loan companies. Police say questioning will begin with these leads. Karaoke. And murder Kamurocho. It's hardly the first. No, wait. Your job last night. You said you roughed him up pretty bad, right? Kurihara-san's body was found here. Kira, that's the place. Wait, are you serious? It's not like I beat the guy to death, though. This lot is just a few steps removed from Kamurocho's busy. Nestled between the tall buildings, this odd and inconspicuous lot feels anything but peaceful. This rare remaining pocket of undeveloped land is where Kurihara's son was found. It's him. Please, no more. That's the guy I worked over. Hold up. You're sure that's him? Yeah. The fuck were you thinking? It was just a collections job. Who is it? HQ? Yeah, they're already calling me in. Cairo, I'm gonna go call in. You think? It's gonna be about what they are saying in the news, right? This is bad. You're obviously screwed, but this is also paints a giant target on Kazama-san's back. What? They're gonna use this to bring him down. How do you figure? Everybody in the Dojima family knows it was Kazama-san who brought us in. That means our screw-ups become his responsibility too. What? But this was my mistake. He had nothing to do with it. That's not how it works. Murder is a big deal. Everybody with an eye on his position is going to come at this with everything they've got. The 3 Dojima lieutenants, for starters. Rumor has it, it was one of them that sold Kazima's son out to the cops. Got him pinched. Wait, what? The gambling hall he was running never stayed in the same place, but then they suddenly get hit. The only way that happens is if somebody with family info. And the way I hear it told, it was one of the lieutenants that talked. Kuze. You really think Kuze sold Kazama's son out to the cops? Well, it's not like I've got hard proof, but you know, Kazu's been on a power trip ever since the old man got locked up. And where there's smoke, either way, I've got no choice but to call them back, right? Yeah, I guess not. Alright, you go. I'll see if I can get some advice. Thanks. I've got to call Dojima Family HQ. There should be a payphone around here. Find a payphone. What are you looking at, dude? Back up off me. Get out the way. Payphone. Where could a payphone be? I don't have time to screw around. I know there's a phone on Taihi Boulevard. Okay, that's the other way. Where's Taihi Boulevard? Oh, that's this way. So, that's this street? What the heck? Which street is it? This one? Oh my gosh. Wants me to go back down the alleyway, I guess. Oh, did I really just pass a payphone? Right there in front of me? Yep. Better call a family office. This is Kiryu. Did somebody page me? Ah, yes. Lieutenant Cruz told me he wanted you to come down to the office right away, Kiryu-san. Actually, the 3 lieutenants are here waiting for you, Kiryu-san. Okay, got it. Well, I guess I'd better take a taxi to the Dojima family headquarters. Go to the headquarters. You can save the game and use the item box at payphones. Save, use the item box. Save. New save data. Nice. Okay. So you actually... Okay, so you have to progress up to this point in the game in order to make your first save. So you go through all the prompts, you learn how to fight, you meet up with your buddy, go out, have some drinks, do some karaoke, and then get paged, and then after you find the payphone is when you can save for the first time. And then it tells you that you can save the game and use the item box at payphones. Cool. Alright. Awesome. Making progress. Now let's find a taxi. Go home. Or not home, but headquarters. No time for detours. I need to take a cab to Dojima headquarters right now. Alright, where's there a taxi? Well, what the heck? Where can I find a taxi? Aw, hooligans. Well, that went pretty easy. I can't believe this. Little doggy. Alright, where's my taxi? Gotta be a taxi around here somewhere. Come on. How am I supposed to know which way to go? It doesn't tell me. There we go. There's a taxi. What the heck? Why is it not letting me go in the street? I gotta walk on the sidewalk? Like I have to? The taxi fare starts at 470 yen. Where would you like to go? I need to go to the Dojima family headquarters. Take me to the Dojima family headquarters. Very well, sir. Dojima. Dojima. Must smell like a brewery's been out all night. Finally, kept us waiting long enough. We interrupting important business, eh? Karyu? Yakuza, Lieutenant. I'm sorry for the delay, sir. You have the lieutenants of the Dojima family all lined up, taking time out to see you. I assume you know why. Shubu Shoawa. This has to do with the body they found in Kamurocho. So that was you. So much for getting in some golf today. Kuze. Owano. We got a call from that loan shark you were collecting for. The loan shark. President of Toko Credit. You whacked the guy he asked you to handle, right? Of course, he was pretty empathetic that it wasn't his idea. Oh, emphatic. I expect he was surprised as anyone that a pro would screw up this badly over a measly 300 grand. He's a bottom-feeding leech, but I can sympathize. Well, none of that really matters. Whatever your reasons, the issue now is how you make it right for murdering a civilian. No, just a minute, please. I didn't. Quit your damn whimpering. Just relax, kid. He may have been a civilian, but the guy was a debt-riddled scum. 7-8 years of eating the government's shit food and you'll be out. You'd have me go to prison? That should square away this murder business with the cops. That leaves the bigger problem. How we draw attention away from the venue. Exactly. You really effed us with this, kid. What do you mean, the venue? Don't be a dumb... The place you dumped the body? Come on, Kairu. Of all the places in town to kill a guy, why do it there? This wouldn't happen to be a case of Captain Kazama pulling... What strings? And what's Kazama-san got to do with any of this? Just answer the goddamn question. Wano, why do you pick that lot? You telling me it wasn't the captain's orders, eh? And where did you get a piece? Did he give you that too? Peace? What are you talking about? I don't have a gun. In this deep and still playing dumb. The body they found was beat to hell, but it was a bullet to the face that ended him. The police haven't made the public yet. Really? Are you sure about that? Then it wasn't me that killed him. I roughed him up with my bare hands, and that's all. That's the truth. If that's true, it would mean somebody set you up here. Is that what you're saying? Yes, sir. No matter what happened there, I didn't shoot him. So says the accused. I think it's a load of shit and you're trying to worm your way out of this. Who the F bothers to frame a nobody like you? Listen, Kiryu, I'm only going to ask you one more time. Why stir up trouble there of all places? That's what the loan shark told me to do. He said he'd call the mark there so I could teach him a lesson and collect the cash. That's the whole truth? Yes, sir. Then it sounds like we'll need to ask this loan shark a few questions. Still, doesn't change the fact that one of our boys was involved in the killing. And in that lot, on top of it all, this is going to have repercussions on that other project. What do you think, Kuze? Only one possible answer. Look on your face says you're totally lost. Yes, sir. That place they found your dead guy in. It's a complicated spot. The empty lot they call it. You rank and file kids probably don't know, but the boss gave a direct order to the three of us Dojima lieutenants. He wants that empty lot by any means necessary. An empty lot? That pleasure district's packed so tight you couldn't fit a pin through it, save one hole. The boss wants that land. And when the boss says he wants something, it's our job to make sure he gets it. But now that patch has become a murder scene, That kind of attention makes it a lot harder for us to make a move on the land. You see our problem now? Yeah? But what's that got to do with Kazama-san? There's one other thing about that lot. Whoever delivers it to Dojima gets one hell of a prize for his trouble. Prize? Yeah, Kazama-san's seat, now that he's gone. Next captain of the Dojima family. So that little scrap of land is a lot more than just an empty lot to us lieutenants. At first, I figured this was Kazama using you to try and make life harder for us. But judging by the look on your face, I get the feeling you had no idea. Hold on a minute, though. You're fighting for Kazama-san's seat? Where does that leave him? Beats me. But he's not much of a captain if he's in prison now, when the family really needs him. Not to mention the little kid he raised went and knocked off a civilian. There's protocols for that. He had nothing to do with that. And besides, I didn't kill that guy. Tell it to the cops, kid. Not that they're gonna make time to hear our Yakuza out. Turn yourself in by the end of the day. Leave your little finger behind. You're a Yakuza. When you say your goodbyes to the boss, you gotta do it right. Well, well. It looks like that loan shark set me up. I don't know what his game is, but he and I are going to have a talk. Hey, boy. You're the old guy from last night. I've been searching for hours. For me? You reek of booze. You're wasted. This whole town's one big bar. It was made for drinking. Me and Kojima-kun here have been at it all night. Yeah, well, glad somebody's having a good morning. You've got a face more sour than a lemon, boy. What's wrong? I can promise much. I can't promise much, but I'm happy to lend you an ear. I've got a lot going on right now. Well, right. Anyway, I had a favor I wanted to ask. Yeah? You mentioned you'd been looking for me. Actually, wait, sorry, but I don't have time for any of this right now. I'll see you later. Thanks. I just needed to talk to a couple guys. They'll be here real soon. They'll also be real angry. You're not even listening. Why should I take care of your problems? That's a great question. Ask them. They're real eager to talk to you. Oh, hey, speak of the devil. Here they are now. Alright, Gramps. Is this the kid? Yes, my prize pupil. I'm sorry, pupil? The $1,000,000 loan I gave these two deadbeats is way past due. I need it back, and I ain't waiting much longer. Why tell me about it? Wait, you don't expect me to pay, do you? That tip I gave you the other day is worth at least that, no? Besides, the debts of the master are the debts of, you know, you. Like hell they are. And since when are you my master, anyway? I don't really give a shit who you are. Just give me my money before the big gentleman behind me gets impatient. Bruno here, he's got a short fuse, especially for stubborn types. For your own sake, I'd pay up before I got hurt. Hey boy, what now? You think you could take Big Bruno there in a fight? Couldn't say for sure. It doesn't really matter either way because you're not going to drag me into your problems. So, you think he'd beat you? I didn't say that. Look, if you're trying to bait me, it's not going to work. It's your debt. You handle it. Bracket? What are you even talking about? Hey, what's with all whispering, boys? Are you paying? Or does this get ugly? I told you, this has nothing to do with me. Okay. Alright, I'll pay you the money. Wise choice. I feel terrible. Just terrible for all the hassle I caused. Tell you what, why don't we make it 2 million? You want to pay me double? Like I'm gonna buy that. You're drunk off your ass. I've got the money. Be happy to give it to you, even on one condition, yeah? And what's that? You have your tank back there. Fight us for it. He beats all 3 of us. The 2 million's yours. We win, and we don't owe you a thing. You're drunk. You're crazy. Bruno's famous around here for busting heads. All 3 of you could rush him at the same time, and he'd snap you all like twigs. Nah. Fight's gonna be 1-on-1, rules and all. 3 against 1 wouldn't be fair. Ha! You want to take him on solo? Well, hell, if you don't mind me taking the money off your corpse, I'm game. You got yourself a deal. Well, that's just lovely. I'll tell you right now, I'm not bailing you out. If you don't want to get hurt, I'd start apologizing now. Okay, I'll go first then. Are you even listening? Are you sure you want to do this? He'll be fine. Just a little workout. You just focus on keeping an eye on the action, boy. Watch Kojima's moves. Seriously. And fight! Let's do this. Show me what you got. That's rad. That was awesome. Huff. Whew. I'm tired. Gotta remember to eat before I do this stuff. Kojima, was it? What were those moves just now? Actually, forget it. Are you okay? You shouldn't push yourself like that. Haha, he's fine. Told you, didn't I? Big guy didn't land a single punch on him. Hey, you in the coat. Homeless dude. Bruno barely got a scratch on him. You gonna try to finish the job with those weak-ass punches?
Yeah.
Ah, no. Kojima-kun, you sit this one out. I'm calling the round as your manager. Let the kid take it from here. You know what to do, don't you, boy? Huh? Yeah, alright. I meant it when I said I wouldn't bail you out, but watching him just put me in the mood for a quick round. Right then. On to round 2 of the 2 million yen murder parade. Bruno, take him. Street thugs. You can switch to rush style by pressing left on the directional buttons. One advantage of the rush style is you can evade with a series of quick steps by pressing X repeatedly. You can combo up to 3 of them together. Use this to avoid enemy attacks and wipe them out without taking any damage. Oh, that's cool. Okay, defeat Bruno. Use rush style moves to crush Bruno and show him who's boss. When using rush style, you can stun enemies by hitting them a certain number of times. Attacks on stunned enemies will knock them down without fail. So, square attacks are effective against foes that are hard to knock to the ground. Oh, jeez. Man. Come on! Dude, move. That was weak. That was weak. Bruno's having a bad morning. What just happened? Bruno barely got a punch in. Just who the hell are you? Name's Kiryu. Dojima family. Which family are you guys with? Whoa, wait. You're a proper Yakuza? Sorry, sir, I didn't know. We just work for Tokyo Credit. Well, there's a coincidence. I have business with your boss. Need to meet with him as soon as possible. You know where he is right now? The president? I figured he'd be at the office at this hour. I see. That's in a building on Tehi Boulevard East, right? I'll pay him a visit then. And that takes care of our little debt, of that little debt of ours, right? Yeah, fine. A deal's a deal. Bruno here will have to cover the difference. That's how our kind of debt collection works. It's a tough world, I tell you. Well, I better get moving. Come on, Bruno. Pick it up.
Oi.
Hey, tell me something. Just who are you? Why approach me? What are you after? Me? Yes. Well, people here call me Bacchus, and I came to you because I had an angry thug on my butt. Yeah, nice of you to dump him on me. Look, if you're in some trouble, tell me. Maybe I can help. And that goes for him too. Those weren't the moves of an amateur. What's his deal? A real steal of a deal is what it is. He's got a gig sweeter than honey. Real fascinating to watch. You should go have a look too, boy. Yeah, Kojima's job. But he's homeless, right? What kind of work does he do? He's a, what you call it? A fisting artist. Whoa, that's not really my scene. That ain't it. It's punch-out artist. Yeah, a punch-out artist. He'll slip. Hey, slip of the tongue. Alright, so what's a punch-out artist? The customer pays a fee, then they get to throw as many punches at me as they like. I don't think I follow. There's some new S&M thing? Nah, nothing like that. Come by and watch. If you got questions, I work in the Shinjuku parking lot. He's got plenty to teach you about fighting, my boy. You'll kick yourself if you don't check it out. Alright, I get the picture. I'll swing by. Dojima family, right? I'll be waiting. Well, that takes care of my troubles for today. I suppose I still can't convince you to take on the world. The world? What does that even mean? Are you trying to recruit me into a pro fighting or whatever? That's exactly what it was. You got potential. Most men can't even dream about. That title could be yours. Sorry. Tell you one thing, boy. You keep living street fight to street fight, you'll wind up with a knife between your ribs. You belong in the light, the spotlight. Yeah, okay. We just met. You're not gonna change your life around because some old geezer asked you to. I get it. I'll give up for now. But that doesn't mean I'm giving up for good. You've got skills as a trainer, that much I believe. Are you trying to jinx me? See you later. Apparently, the Toko Credit president's in his office. I'll start there. Go to Toko Credit. Okay. Let's find a payphone. This guy's walking into a wall back there. Whoa. There's got to be a payphone around here somewhere. There's gotta be a payphone around here somewhere. There we go. We can save the game. Save the game. Alright, so that's going to do it for this gameplay with Yakuza 0 here on Nalyo Gaming. I appreciate you watching. Click that like button, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at RiseUp44 and at Nalyo Gaming. Share and leave me a comment, and I'll see you next time. Next time we'll take on this Toko Credit. We'll go see the president in the office and start figuring out why I got framed. I'll see you next time. Thanks.